All right, Ethan Nation, it's July 29th, 2021, and I hope if you're listening to this, you're either an entrepreneur, a business owner, a relative of mine, my kids, my grandkids, someone that's excited about what we're talking about or excited about the relationship that I have with you, because this is a super important message that I feel like I've been thinking about a ton lately, and I'm trying to hold myself accountable to. Is here I am as this business owner and entrepreneur, and I feel like I'm known for being a hard worker, quote unquote. I've been learning this over the years that hard work, when you really look at it, it's defined within yourself. Like you truly know whether or not you're putting in the work. And I'm recording this today because I think that I have been slacking off in the actual definition of hard work, which is my definition, my feeling of hard work. Just like, at the end of the day, are you really giving it all you got? And I'm not just talking about in the business. In fact, what I'm going to explain to you is why I'm feeling this way. Because I think a lot of you can relate to this, and I hope if this is my kids or my grandkids watching or listening, that this reigns true to you. Yeah, there's marks that you can hit to make it look like you're working hard, but at the end of the day, are you giving it all the effort in every area that you know is right and you should be winning at? AKA right now, I know for a fact that I could get myself in crazy good shape. I would just have to wake up an hour earlier. I would put a lot of time into focusing on my diet, and I could easily do it. I could work as much as I do right now, be as productive as I am with Thirst, but I'm not doing it. Not doing it. So here I am sitting here calling myself out, because here I am as the hardworking entrepreneur. Could never work harder. I could definitely work harder. Like, just because you're at work doesn't mean you're working at your highest output and capacity. Like, there's more to it than just being at work to be a hard worker. Working hard and pushing yourself and holding yourself accountable means that you're working hard. So if you're listening and you know that you could be crushing it if you just would do this, then hold yourself accountable to it. I know it's the hardest thing of all time. It's like, I feel like I can't even say this out loud because I'm not doing it right now. There are definitely things right now that I know that I need to put more time, more effort into. And if I did that, I'd be on a whole different level. But that's what defines like being the best or not, I think, is being able to push yourself and hold yourself accountable for all of your potential. And so I'm coming on here right now because I'm telling you that I'm not doing that, and I'm really digging deep into myself to figure out how I can kick myself into gear in it. Yeah, I'm working a lot, but am I working hard at being the best human being that I possibly can? No, I don't think I am. So I'm going to be better. I'm going to hold myself more accountable, and it comes down to what you know in your head. It's not what anyone else thinks. Like, I shouldn't be, for me, I'm not worried about it. Like, everyone knows, like, I'm the hardest worker of all. Like, no, that doesn't mean anything if you're using 40% of your potential, or if you know that you're slacking off in all these different areas. It's all about what's in your head. What's in your head matters. Nothing else matters than what's in your head. And so, I don't know, I think it's important. Like, it doesn't matter how hard people think you work. It matters how hard you're actually working to be the best person you can, and hold yourself accountable for being nice. Hold yourself accountable for taking care of your relationships. Hold yourself accountable for taking care of your health. Hold yourself accountable for working hard and advancing at your business, advancing at your job, advancing at your hobby, going all in, doing everything you possibly can. But you know if you're holding yourself accountable. And I'm coming on here today to tell you that here's a point of vulnerability for being such a hard worker. Being from Ethan from Thirst, as the entrepreneur that never stops working. Like, I could definitely be working harder and pulling it together big time in different areas. What I know in my head is I could be on a whole different level right now if I stepped it up and held myself accountable for stepping it up. And so I'm working on doing that. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to do it tomorrow, but I'm definitely think that that's a thing that exists. Like, you don't just get to check the box of like giving it all you got and then you're good, and then you have an excuse to do everything. You know whether or not you're putting in the work. And if you're not, then it's that ability to hold yourself accountable and actually do it when no one's looking, no one knows. Oh, everyone already knows I'm a hard worker. I don't have to work any harder. Like, I'm good. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. That's how I feel. The only thing left at some point is myself, is yourself. And so I'm working on that. And that's really all that matters to me right now, because I know that's what's going to yield the most results. If we're talking about results being the quantifier of ultimately how well you did, I could be working way harder on my results. And I'm not just talking about thirst. I'm talking about my health. I'm talking about my relationships. I'm talking about how I run my life, just like how I run my business. There are a million ways I know I could be doing better. And so my goal is to not let being a hard worker be an excuse to not be the best person I could possibly be, and work hard on that every day. And I hope that means something to you too. So love you guys, and talk to you soon.